In a quiet town nestled between rolling hills lived an old man named Elias. He was the keeper of the town's great clock tower. But Elias had a secret. He was also the keeper of a forgotten song. This song, it was said, made the sunsets more beautiful and the flowers bloom brighter. One year, a long silence fell over the town. The song slipped from Elias's memory, like a dream upon waking. Without the song, the colors of the town seemed to fade. The sunsets were still nice, but they lacked their former magic. People didn't sing as much in the streets. Elias felt a deep sadness in his heart. He searched through his old books of sheet music. He hummed old tunes, but none were the right one. He feared the melody was lost forever. A young girl named Clara noticed his sadness. She often visited the clock tower to listen to the bells. "What's wrong, Mr. Elias?" she asked one day. "I have lost a very important song," he sighed. "Maybe I can help you find it," Clara offered with a smile. Together, they decided to search for the melody. They first listened to the whisper of the wind through the pine trees. They heard a nice sound, but it was not the song. Next, they listened to the babble of the river over smooth stones. They heard a pleasant sound, but it was not the song. They felt discouraged and sat on a bench in the town square. Just then, the church bells began to ring for the evening. Children were laughing as they ran home for dinner. A blacksmith was hammering metal in a steady, rhythmic clang. A market vendor was calling out the day's final prices. Birds were chirping their good-night songs from the rooftops. All these sounds mixed together in the quiet evening air. Clara closed her eyes and listened to the symphony of the town. Elias closed his eyes and listened, too. And then he heard it. A faint memory stirred. The sounds of the town weren't just noise. They were a rhythm. The laughter, the bells, the hammer, they were all part of it. The lost melody wasn't a single tune, but the harmony of life itself. Elias began to hum, weaving all the sounds together. A new, beautiful melody emerged, more wonderful than before. The town had not lost its song. It had simply forgotten to listen. And from that day on, Elias and Clara became the keepers of the new song. They played the new melody on the clock tower's bells every sunset. The people in the streets would stop and smile when they heard it. They remembered to listen to the music in their everyday lives. The town once again became filled with color and song, and the sunsets, everyone agreed, were more magical than ever.